Good evening and welcome to the WCTV. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and welcome to our second game of our doubleheader, where we are having the middle school championships, and we are here at Woodland Middle School, where the Woodland Warriors will be taking on the Heritage Hornets, and what should be a good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Matt. WMAA Boys Basketball Championship, you got the host Woodland Middle, the #1 seed coming in. Successful year led by Coach Mike Lynn, and the Heritage Hornets led by Brian Magochi. Fantastic season as the #2 seed, so falling as a 1-2 matchup here, and both these teams here going to have some really good matchups, Matt. You keep your eye on a couple of these kids coming out for Heritage, the starters.
We got Mac James, Sam Millar, Harold Aranas, Carson Roberts, and Garrett Kostelic.
Yeah, well, keep your eye on Mac James, the point guard, and also Sam Molnar, as he's also a good shooter. Harold Arena also can provide some offensive spark for the Heritage Hornets in the blue uniforms. As again,
Big Blue.
We are probably not used to all the middle school teams and colors. We just want to make sure you at home know.
My first thought was Summit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So here come the Woodland Warriors.
Well, we got Seth Erickson, Ben Gleason, Connor Tuden, Wags Gregg, and Kumar Rocker.
Yeah, Seth Erickson and Ben Gleason are very good on the outside, and then of course Kumar Rocker as the son of Tracy Rocker, former D-line coach of the Tennessee Titans, now down at the University of Georgia.
Wow, not John Rocker related.
But also keep your eye on Wags Greer, 42. He's kind of like the X Factor, does a lot of the little things, and is kind of the floor leader, quietly the floor leader. So going to be exciting here at Woodland Middle, as Woodland has been a gracious host this week for the WMAA. Principal Priscilla Pfizer has done an outstanding job, and give a shout out to her in the hospitality room as we've been fed nicely.
Yeah, and you got to think about Coach Mike Lynn over there. He's been having to run a lot of that and get ready for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been
done a great job so far.
So there's Mac James handling the ball. So you got to keep an eye on that. It looks like Woodland's going to start out on a 1-3-1, Matt, which they have went to early, mid-season and kind of stuck with it, had some success. Normally a Coach Lynn team plays a lot of man, but this team is kind of undersized and has done a nice job adjusting to the 1-3-1.
And you can see, though, you talk about that size differential, you can see the athleticism they've gotten. Did a good job of trying to get an open shot. Molinar not able to handle it, though.
Well, the Heritage Hornets went with a 1-2-2 three-quarter court. That gave Page Panthers a lot of trouble last night in the semifinals, as Heritage won by about 11.
Didn't miss it. Rebound there by Miles. A nice shot by number 21, Seth Erickson.
Well, you're going to have one thing, and that is going to be Woodland is going to learn. Going to shoot the three a lot.
Well, and if they keep getting offensive rebounds, they're going to get some opportunities, open opportunities, kick that out. Myers, a big body down there, along with 42, Greer.
Mac James
off the mark.
Kumar Rocker with the rebound.
Myers muscles it away.
There's a three. And there's a quick turnover, 6-0 Woodland, 4:12 left. There's Brian Magochi.
And I got to apologize. I've been calling Myers, or Rocker Myers here. I apologize for that. My roster a little messed up here. Nice shot by Rocker.
Again, 6-0 lead. Woodland not going to press the issue. And again, Wags Greer working the inside 42. You know, with no shot clock, Matt, they can sit back and look for the best shot they can find.
So far, they've done it. Erickson open, gonna pull that trigger all day. Can't make it happen. And you got Rocker. We talked about those offensive rebound opportunities. Off the glass, and then 8-point game right now, early on by Woodland. Almost came away with a turnover. Molinar's gonna drive, little running floater off the glass, can't make it happen. And Greer with the rebound.
Well, Erickson and Gleason up top, 21 and 23 respectively. Going to control the game. Coach Lynn knows that he's got an 8-point lead early on.
You've got Gleason was open in the corner. He kind of trailed around down underneath everyone.
And the thing with middle school, Matt, is you got to have your kids stay under control because they have that itchy trigger finger and they want to shoot it every time they touch it. You got to take care of the ball.
Greer, nice job, realizing he was an open space. Dribbled in off the glass. Arna in trouble, gets it back over to James. James can't make it happen. Rebound, Kostelik. And so far in the early going, it has been all Woodland.
Heritage in the 3-2 zone. The baseline is going to be the place to look. And what you would do is you just take it on the wing, hit the baseline, and you're going to have an open post.
There you see Rocker kind of fanned out. If he'd have stayed back low, he'd had a one-on-one. Nice there play by Molinar. Can't finish, but he's going to be fouled and go to the line. 1:32 now remaining here in the first. Woodland leads by 10.
Well, an unusual turnover by Woodland results in Sam Molnar heading down the floor, missing, getting fouled and having a shot to put Heritage on the board. You said 1:32 left, Matt, and there we go.
Molnar, first point of the night for Heritage.
Now let's see the, looks like a man press coming in for Heritage.
1:30 now remaining, 10-2. Gleason open, and he fires and hits it. 13-2, 1:13 now. James with the ball, trying to drive, make something happen. Back out to Molnar. Molnar off the mark. Rebound. Well, looks like.
Yeah, Wags Greer kept it alive. Oh, and he may have gotten fouled.
I think he definitely did get fouled. Oh, wow. Carson Roberts going hard to the rim, gets fouled by number 32, Connor Tootin, and I think that's a pretty dang good foul.
Well, I think that was Seth Erickson on the foul.
Seth Erickson.
Again, 13-2, 42.3 left. And Roberts at the line. The only free throws we can hit, the only points that Heritage hit are the free throws. And that rattles in, 13-4. Again, maybe this is a 1-3-1 now.
Down low to Rocker. He had great position off the glass and in. I like the little one bounce.
Yeah, Kumar Rocker, nice job in the post.
James. That man's got a little speed. Wow, that almost looked like it was going in from here. I'd have been shocked. Wow, that is.
Well, you can't be shocked at that.
No, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm just going to explain to you that in one game this year, Woodland hit 11 three-pointers in one game.
Wow.
A school record, and they have the capability of just shooting from anywhere. Now, the key for Heritage is they got to get Mac James, the point guard's got to create some mismatches down there where he can distribute the ball or maybe get an open look, because he's the guy that makes them go.
Well, you've seen James several times tonight penetrate, but hasn't really dished anybody. It seems like a lot of guys are kind of standing around. Somebody's going to have to move and get open. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. And right now, Woodland leads 15-4. And you said it. I mean, I was shocked with the three-point shooting, and because unlike you, this is the first time I've seen them in action.
Yeah, well,
You've had first-hand experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Seth Erickson has 6 for Woodland, and a big 4 points by Kumar Rocker, who also has added 2 rebounds. Wags Greer has 2s with 3 rebounds. On the flip side, 24 for Heritage is Roberts, and the other 2 was by Molnar, both free throws. So Heritage really still looking for that first field goal tonight.
Yeah, Molinar's had a couple of open looks but not been able to knock it down. I think James has got to penetrate. Tudine with the ball. Tudine back over in the corner. And just looking for that open shot. He's got it, and he drains it.
Well, Tudine, I'll tell you one thing. I've seen firsthand him shoot the ball. He had 6 against us. 3-pointers by himself.
3-pointers?
Yeah.
Not 6 points.
No, not 6 points. 6 threes against us this year, and he's got the capability of getting a hot hand and making it go.
Yeah, Jeremiah Barr, number 2 in the game right now for Heritage.
And Gleason back in for Tudine.
There's Barr. Muller just can't quite find the mark, a little bit long. Big rebound by Greer. Rocker they've got that all night if they want it, if they keep hitting these outside shots. And I guess that makes it even more devastating is when you can fire those up and you've got somebody down low to clean up on the rebounds and the boards.
Yeah, you hit a bunch of threes, all of a sudden they got to come out on you.
And Greer is not a small body either.
And now Rocker and Greer can have their way inside. And here's the thing right here was Barr, he's got to get rid of it. Oh, that's a nice look.
I think that should have been passed down to Kostelic.
Again, Heritage looking for their first point. 6-minute quarters here in middle school. We're at 4:45. He's got to get rid of it to make sure he doesn't get a 5 call on.
Gleason with the ball, 4:30 remaining now. He loses it, tries to go between the legs, and that's going to be over and back. Although it looked like it went off of a Heritage shoe. We're on the Heritage side, so I have to say that. Or no, excuse me, the Woodland side.
So again,
Barr with the ball now, 4:30. Barr driving, kicks it out. Wow. Offensive rebound and can't put it in off the glass. Woodland comes back away with it, 18-4 right now, 14-point game. And that's nice to have somebody like Greer, that big long arms and is very athletic, track that ball down. Rocker's not really calling for it. He has a nice position. He's got the ability to get it. He wants it down low. Greer's going to take it, put it on the ground, off the glass and in. Nice athletic move by that young man.
Yeah,
when you got guys that can shoot in those two, man.
Yeah. Take it from inside 15 to 10 feet, and been able to dribble in like that.
And there's the first field goal there by Kostelik, number 32. Off the glass, 20-6 now. 3:20 remaining. Cross-court pass to Stalikup, not going to make it happen. Rebound Greer. And then Rocker with the rebound. Wow.
No foul. Again, Heritage, if you look at the scoreboard, 0 fouls against them. And now,
man alive.
Picked.
Gleason, that should be illegal.
Gleason just picked Jeremiah Barr. Said thank you very much.
Nice job by James. Off the glass and in. Good points off transition. Makes a nice turnover.
Turnover by Woodland.
Yeah.
Going to create an opportunity. Barr going to the basket.
Barr with gets his own rebound.
If James can get an open look.
Nice up and in, and that all started with Carson Roberts. Creates a turnover. Does a good job of recognizing what's happening, tips it out. And then Barr, misses the layup, but does a great job of getting his own rebound, and then James does a nice job finishing. Cuts it to 10.
Keeping that possession alive. Again, a 10-point game. Again, in basketball, you're going to see runs, and right now Heritage is on that run. They couldn't buy a field goal the first quarter and a half, and now all of a sudden they've hit a couple here to kind of get the momentum shifted, and Coach Mike Lynn for Woodland is going to call timeout and regather the troops.
It's kind of like our first half, our first game.
Grassland jumped out big on Freedom, and all of a sudden the lady.
Freedom couldn't buy a bucket, and then the last 2 minutes they just went off. 1 point Grassland was up by 18 or 19. And then I think there was 4 threes within a matter of about a minute. Freedom to claw right back into it.
Oh, here goes a little man-to-man pressure by Heritage.
Greer, the big man has got some skills with the ball. That's devastating. 2 minutes now remaining here in the second.
Again, Woodland is going to extend the defense. James is going to try anything he can to claw their way back in, but
a little bit out of control there, but they're going to call the block. Been a pretty clean game, though.
Oh, don't leave Erickson open. He'll make you pay.
And you called it. 15-point game now, just like that.
Seth Erickson with 9. A defensive mishap for Heritage.
James driving. I think we got to see more of that. Kicks out to Molinar. And he sinks it. 12-point game. Dangerous cross-court pass. Number 20 in the game now.
There's your boy Myers.
Myers, yep.
You've been calling for him the first quarter.
I thought he had some good rebounds early on.
Uh-oh, that is too deep. Wags Greer.
Greer, wow.
Uh-oh, Erickson.
Man alive. Is that his 4th three already tonight?
Yep, that's 12.
28-13. Where is he going to high school?
Ravenwood.
Wow.
And his brother already plays up there. And there's a good answer.
Man, nice job there by number 24, Carson Roberts. 28-16, 21 seconds now. Myers driving. Kicks it over to Greer. Greer loses it. 10 seconds. Molnar off the glass, too hard. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to have a travel. And that went in, my Lord. 1.8 now remaining here in the first. Barr's going to inbound. James throws it up. Not going to do it. And that's going to end the first half action here at Woodland Middle School, where the Warriors lead the Hornets 28-16. And we'll be right back with second half action after this.
Too many of Tennessee's students drop out of high school. If you ask them why, you'll probably hear they just can't keep up because they don't have the reading skills. Success in school is based on success in reading, and learning to read starts with hearing words. With young children, storybook reading plays a special and important role.
Great. What's the last word? Small. Good.
Have fun with reading. Read the directions on the box and bake a cake together. Work with your child to cut coupons and make a grocery list. Read a book about different occupations. Then ask your child what they would like to be when they grow up.
What about an eye doctor, just like your granddaddy?
My eye doctor is much more. He works with some glasses.
He does.
Don't underestimate the impact that reading can have on your child's future. Choose success. Choose reading. This Choose Success moment has been brought to you by the Middle Tennessee P16 Council.
Welcome back to second half action of our WCTV Middle School Championship event. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees. And Paul, you've got some stats for us here?
Yeah, absolutely. Our good friend Tucker Harlan here joined us and kept stats for us this tonight. Well, for Woodland, Matt, you saw a three-point explosion led by Zach Erickson. He's got 12. But I think the big key is Wags Greer with 6 and 7 rebounds. A lot of those tip possessions continue to get some extra opportunities offensively. Then on the Heritage side, they really couldn't buy a basket early on, but finally number 13, that is
Sam
Molnar, and 24, Garrett Roberts, each have 5. So,
and they really didn't come alive until the very end of the second quarter.
So they got possession here, could cut it, Matt, surprisingly, inside 10 points.
Yeah, and you were talking at a half that number 3, James, is really one of their big scorers, but I think he's really struggling, so he likes to drive in. When you got big guys like Rocker and Greer inside, it makes it hard for him to get active. And there's number 32. That is Kostelik coming off edge, try to bank one in, but can't make it happen.
Oh, my.
Tudin, excuse me.
See, Woodland does a nice job getting a second chance. Greer, 8 rebounds.
Well, look at those two big bodies, and Greer is just athletic as all get out. You know, we talk about these guys hitting these threes. He may be the best player on the court for Woodland. A little out of control. James with the ball now. 5 minutes remaining. James pulls up for 3. Can't make it happen. Greer with the rebound.
Well, James, like the shot. The quick shot's okay because of who he is. Just didn't fall. That's okay. It's probably a good possession. Now they're going to need another stop.
Tudin hits it second tonight.
Yeah, that's 6 for him. Again, open
31-16.
Not a great idea.
James. Just can't seem to get it going. Woo, nice shot there by Molnar. Sam. 4-12 now. Tudine open, hits it again. That is his third three tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Nice pass.
Nice pass down
Greer
low.
with the block.
Wow. Costellic, if he'd have handled that cleanly, had an easy two. Greer made him pay for bobbling it.
And that's a nice play by Roberts because Wags Greer, they were going to get him the ball.
Roberts off the glass and in. Excuse me. That was not Roberts, that was Molnar. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, that's 10 for Sam Molnar. He has come alive in this second half.
Sets it back to a 12-point game.
Well, it came out of halftime as a 12-point game, halfway through the third.
Nice play by Molnar.
Well, Tudine, dude, I'm telling you, Matt, he's feeling it, and he wanted to take that shot and just didn't have enough open space.
Every time he's fired, it's been from that corner over there, and he just sits up waiting for it.
Well, that three, that extends that defense. Now, James is going to have to go out and guard him, which should leave Rocker open, but
Rocker just a little far out. Didn't look confident, put it on the ground. Rocker did a nice job of pulling the pick. Tudine with the rebound off the glass. Couldn't make it happen. Greer gets the rebound. Man, that guy is devastating.
Yeah, that's 11.
The way he keeps plays alive.
That's 11 boards for Greer to go along with 8 points.
Tudine, nice job of getting in that passing lane.
And Brian Magochi trying to somehow keep the Hornets in this thing.
14-point game.
They haven't been able to make a dent.
And that's one way you're going to be able to do it. Roberts hits a three from the outside. 11-point game. Smallest deficit this half. And man, nice job offensively.
White, that's a great way to share the ball.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that touched everybody's hands. And when it went around, you know, Rocker came open down neath.
Oh, man.
Rebound, Tudine.
Just Greer being in the way, altered the shot.
He's got that wingspan. Wow. And, you know, he's already a big guy, but that wingspan and the way he moves, it seems like he's about 3 inches taller than it really is. 40-25, just like that, cut to 11, back up to 15.
Well, I'm looking
146 in the third now.
Yeah, I was looking across the floor, and I see Coach Whitlock from Ravenwood over there just grinning ear to ear.
Oh, he's drooling, brother. There's a puddle on the floor.
And, you know, he's acting like he's talking to somebody, but out of the corner of his eye, he sees what's going on over there. There he is. So, Coach Whitlock's got a lot of good young rising talent.
Not a bad squad this year.
Yeah, he's had, absolutely, a high school.
He's just going to add right, just reload, baby.
Yeah. So a tremendous run by Woodland, up by 12 at half, now up by 15, 146 here in the third.
Every time it seems like Heritage is going to try to cut into that lead, they just bring it right back. Relentless. James now across midcourt. Molnar out to Barr. Barr, oh, Greer again with that long reach, getting his hands out there.
Well, there's Coach Glass from Independence. He's checking things out.
He's not liking what he sees about having to face these guys in a couple of years. That says a lot about the coaches we've got here in Williamson County, that they're here at this middle school game.
Absolutely.
Quality gentlemen.
On the bailout foul by Erickson. I tell you what, man, a little wonder now that Heritage just didn't seem to get anything offensively of the man-to-man.
There we see Coach Lynn orchestrating this offense. Let's put up 40 through 3. Molnar unable to get it in.
Well, he's got 11 points, leads the Hornets in scoring.
Doesn't get the second. Here with another rebound.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Matt, Wags Greer with about 12 rebounds.
That's a great name.
Tucker Harlan, our stat guys, having to make another line for the rebounds by Wags Greer.
Yeah, I made those sheets and I didn't put in very many more than that.
Oh my goodness!
Greer,
you got to like it though. Nice pull by Roberts.
Good job there by Erickson. And James goes back. Turnover, turnover, turnover.
He'll pull it from there.
Greer
man.
with the block, and that's going to be a travel on Barr.
Oh, wow.
He does a really good job of using the glass.
Yeah, Roberts on his hip, had him beat by a step, took it, and drew the foul, shooting 2.
14 seconds here remaining in the third. Rebound Roberts. James with the ball now, 10 seconds. Runs in, can't make it happen. Barr got a chance. Not going to do it. And that's going to end the third quarter here at Woodland Middle School, where the Warriors lead the Hornets 41-25.
Well, more impressively, Matt, is the stats brought to you by our good friend Tucker Harlan. 12 points for Erickson. Wags Greer 1 point away from a double-double.
Wow.
And that's
we were talking at halftime, and our man Lance down here said the only thing that would make him a better player is if he got a haircut.
Needs a haircut. Yeah. I like it.
Wags says he needs a hair. He said that Wags needs a haircut to get that out of his eyes a little bit.
Well,
but I think he's doing just fine the way he is.
Fantastic tournament hosted by Woodland Middle. We're glad to be here. The WMAA Boys Basketball Championship. We saw earlier, Matt, the girls from Grassland finally bring it home after a 2-year drought.
Yep. Made it here last year. Couldn't quite finish, but had one heck of a game.
So this is it. 6 minutes left for Woodland to bring the title home. Whoop.
What did Carey look like there?
You better get a 5 seconds.
Rocker has got position, give him the ball. From one big man to another, help him out.
There it's I tell you what.
Yeah, wow.
If Wags Greer can't get it to you, Seth Erickson can.
43-25 now.
It looks like a box, maybe it's a triangle and 2 Coach Lynn has put in.
Nice play by Barr.
Jeremiah Barr, where have you been?
A little out of control, but he's going to get the push.
Wow.
Erickson goes down. 5-16 now. Got a pretty good turnout here.
Absolutely.
Both these squads.
Nice crowd, good student section. And you see it right there. You know, this is as good as it gets for the students.
Yeah.
Championship game against a quality opponent.
Nice headsy play by Erickson to get that ball up and out. Good job by Gleason to come back and help him. Again, lost it. We got a timeout there by Coach Mike Lynn. Good job realizing things get a little out of control. 5:02 now here remaining in the game.
Yeah, this isn't Coach Lynn's first rodeo.
No.
I don't think he's shaved his beard since he's had his first game. I give him a hard time about the beard. He gives me a hard time about mine.
Stubble?
He's got to go. I do make fun of the sweater vest though. He's bringing it back. Him and Rick Bird from Belmont.
Not into the sweater vest. I did have to shave finally. The wife, you know, I had about.
You had it going
2.5 inches going.
A little
there.
Duck Dynasty thing going.
No.
Come on.
No. I'm not into Duck Dynasty. I'm a redneck, but not that kind of redneck. And
well, there's Greer. I tell you what, that's just too easy.
Yeah, no doubt. Wow.
Oh man.
0 for 2 there. He's trying. You know, he wants that double-double.
Yeah, he does. He just can't seem to get it. Rocker bringing the rebound down.
Almost got looked like a trip there. James off the glass and in. 14-point game. 4:30 now. Still some time. Rocker kicks it back out.
Now, if I was Woodland, I would just keep the foot on the gas and go.
Yeah. I think that's kind of one of the things that happened to Grassland in the first game, is they kind of took the pedal off the metal with about 3:30, and Freedom came storming back in.
Well, that's going to be 4 on Jeremiah Barr. He's played a vital role coming off the bench.
Had a nice.
Really hasn't scored many points.
He scored there at the end of the third.
But what he's
bring
done
this young man with us when we do our high school games. Lord almighty.
Yeah. Greer.
Roberts with the rebound. James fires, connects.
Down to 11.
11-point game.
It's kind of the same scenario.
And you talked about they slowed it down. It kind of looks like it threw Woodland off their pace.
Barr can't pick up his 5th. Oh, Rocker.
Woodland doing a good job of just being patient.
An illegal screen by Rocker.
Wow. Yep.
Matt, earlier he had the ball screen, and he didn't get caught, but that time he did get caught.
Opportunity to cut it to single digits for Heritage.
That would be huge, and you can't leave James open. He'll start feeling it.
Running floater and in. And I think he's feeling it now. 9-point game. Let's see if Woodland picks it up or if they sit back.
Oh, and Barr's going to pick up 5 on a cheap.
Wow. I like that he's playing aggressive, but man.
That's going to be 5, and I'll tell you who's coming in, Matt, is
number 14.
Jacob Oldham. That's a pretty good run by Barr. He had some good minutes. Played some good pressure D.
Three minutes now. And we see Oldham coming in off the bench. Wow. Tunine wide open. Can't make it happen. Erickson tracks it down, pulls up off the front of the rim. That ball's all over the place. Jump ball situation. Arrow goes to Heritage.
Long-time scoreboard keeper Jay McCulley right on the spot. Get my I told him in between games I'd call his name out. Oh,
that looked like almost was going in. Greer again.
Greer keeps it alive, knocks it out.
Looked like that Heritage had an offensive rebound opportunity. 2:18. Coach Lynn tells him to slow it down.
Yeah, there's a
Tunine
hand check.
gets fouled. That's just going to stop the clock. Neither team in the bonus.
A timeout by Coach Maguchi for Heritage. He's going to try to figure a plan out, Matt. You got 5 team fouls. You got to foul 2 more times. Somebody's going to have to start shooting the free throws to try to get this game into a maybe a 2-possession game, maybe with inside 1 minute.
I really like. If you like a copy of tonight's DVD or copy of tonight's game, you can check out our DVD. Check out our website at www.wc-tv.net. $10 a copy. Give us a call, 472-4032. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out our YouTube page. Got a lot of cool things other than sports. There, anything you see on Channel 3 WCTV.
But we like the sports.
Amen. 2:21 now. Back in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if they're going to foul. Oh!
Wow.
Almost had a pick.
I thought that was pretty nice. Woodland by 9. That is going to be the 16th foul. 1 more, and Woodland will be in the 1-and-1. Leeson got some handles over there. Got a timeout by Coach Lynn. 2 minutes now.
Well, 2:06 here, 43-34, Matt Hill, Paul Brees here. WMAA basketball boys championship game. As we have seen a pretty good one. We thought maybe it was going to spiral out of control for Heritage, but
they fought back in it.
Created a comeback as Coach Lynn anxiously trying to get out of here a champion. Going to come down to free throws, I think, Matt.
Yep.
To try to ice this thing.
Heritage is going to have to start fouling. And next one, Woodland's in the bonus, shooting 1-and-1. I'm not sure who you want to foul,
you don't want to, if Rocker touches it, maybe?
Right now, I think you're on him. I can't believe they didn't do it right there. 1:56. They're going to have to do something. They can't let him keep burning time off this clock. Greer's going to back out. Can't buy a foul. That looked like it was one to me. Greer's just going to cycle in, kick it out to Tudine, who's wide open. Too far. Can't make it happen.
Rocker, keep it
Rebound,
alive.
Wags. Rebound, Tudine. And they're finally going to draw the foul at 1:30 remaining here in the first half. Or excuse me, in the fourth quarter. Dear Lord, I'm done. All right. Now.
So we're going to have a 1-and-1 situation. Oh, it looks like number 32 for Heritage. Garrett Kastelik has maybe injured his wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, he's holding.
He's hurt. Yeah.
And entering the game is number 33, Sam Gillenwater. So 1-and-1, Tudine. I'm not sure that's the guy you want to foul.
No.
But
this is the first.
Gillenwater.
With the rebound, making his presence known quickly. 1:26, and it seems like forever since Heritage has had the ball. Almost 45 seconds they come down.
You're exactly right. They pulled the air out of it.
Which is a long time when it's 2:30 remaining. You know, last time they had the ball, I mean, that possession took forever.
James is going to have to do something quick.
Somebody's got to shoot.
Gillenwater.
Off the bench, cold. 1:10 now. And there we've got the foul.
Tudine missed the first one on the 1-and-1 last time. We'll see if he can answer it here.
Makes the first. Back to a 10-point game.
That's 10 for Tudine. He had 3 threes early on.
Makes the second 11-point game, 101 now, remaining in the game. James with the ball. And there's going to be a blocking foul, and you know, you got something to give.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with it.
Not a bad foul. Non-shooting. As Coach Magochi going to call timeout. He's down by 11, less than a minute, Matt. He's going to have to draw up a 12-point play. Those are tough to find.
I haven't ever found one.
Well, we're glad to been able to broadcast these 2 games, Matt.
Yeah, both been good matchups.
Good
crowds.
Wags Greer, you know, ever since we talked about the possible double-double, still stuck on 9 points. Tucker Harlan, our statistician, says 16 rebounds for
He's
Wags Greer. I'm going to tell Coach Lynn after the game. We'll see if his assistant coach Paul Neal is matched up with what we have. I think our statistician may be a little better.
No doubt. He's not getting paid enough. That's all I know. Good rebound by Rocker. 45 seconds. I love how the parents think that that's intentional.
Yeah, well, you got to make a play on the ball. It's a great way to see that Gleason and Erickson.
Which my mom would have thought it was intentional too. Yeah. So you know.
Going back to Gleason and Erickson, the 2 guards for Woodland, they play so well together. They know each other. They kind of, it's like they predetermine what's going to happen. As Erickson hits a free throw, that gives him 13 on the night. And Seth Erickson's older brother, well, I think he's got multiple siblings, but yeah. Zach Erickson played at Woodland last. Now plays at Ravenwood, but
40 seconds now.
He's got something that his brother won't have. That's a middle school WMAA championship.
James puts one in. Cuts it back to 11, down to 30. Yeah, I was talking to Grace Gardner and Ross Gardner. Grace Gardner, one of the ladies earlier tonight that won the middle school championship, and her brother Ross, when he was in middle school with Grassland, played for the championship game and did not win. And so she was talking a little trash to her older brother, so he'll be able to do the same. Erickson can't make the first.
I guess if you're going to miss one, go ahead.
And it looks like Woodland's going to clear the benches here.
Oh, let's get some names out.
We've got number 10, Alex Egon. 40, Mason Dills. 44, Adam Novak. Number 14, Trent Flory. And we're missing one, 33, Chase Kerr.
Here comes 11 for Heritage, Carson Dio. And
Dio fires the 3.
I like it. Come on in.
Rebound by Novak.
Egan's going to go to the line.
Yep.
Just say,
chance to get in the scorebook here.
Absolutely.
18 seconds. "20 years from now, he's going to say, I iced the game here at the line."
Yeah. Here comes some subs for Heritage. Number 5, TJ Sheffield. And 44, Frank Thomas, the big hurt. He was a great baseball player.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Egan misses both. But he's going to tell his grandkids he hit both.
No doubt.
Dio. Wow.
That is a jump ball. I was about to turn in a wrestling match for a second.
Absolutely. Well, Let's give a shout out to the crew, Matt.
We got Lance and Creed always handling business down here, doing a great job. And Raquel down here on the court. Oh, we couldn't put it in. Raquel doing a good job up here. Kelly Ann and Big D, we don't mean Dallas.
Absolutely.
First game doing an excellent job. And then we can't forget our statistician.
Yeah, Tucker Harlan. Fantastic job.
We need to get him with us when we do the high school games.
Yep.
And that's going to do it here.
Yeah, congratulations to Woodland and Coach Mike Lynn. A boys basketball championship. Matt, you know, some of the high school games we have commentated have not been as interesting as these two last games, so
No
fantastic.
doubt. Well, we got a great future here for these young players we've got here in Williamson County, and look forward to seeing them later on down the road when they're in high school. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees from the whole WCT group. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next season.